It's a chill that has nothing to do with the Yorkshire weather, a familiar, unsettling whisper that winds its way through the cobbled streets of Emmerdale. Robert Sugden is back, and the air itself seems to crackle with a volatile mix of nostalgia and impending doom. For those who have followed his tumultuous journey, the glint in his eye is a telltale sign. The charming, conniving, and utterly captivating prodigal son of the Dales is back to his old, devastating tricks. And frankly, we couldn't be more thrilled. His recent return was initially painted as a righteous crusade. We watched, on the edge of our seats, as Robert seemingly positioned himself as the only one capable of taking down his sinister half-brother, the menacing John. The battle lines were drawn, and we buckled in for a classic tale of good versus evil, a fight for the very soul of the village, and of course for the heart of the ever-conflicted Aaron Dingle. But in a move that is so quintessentially Robert, he has reminded us that he is a master of the long game, a puppeteer who thrives in the shadows, and his agenda is always, first and foremost, his own. The first inkling that the old Robert was very much alive and kicking came with the audacious theft of Lewis Barton's secret weed stash, a move that was both reckless and cunning. But it was his latest chess move, a cold and calculated deception against the ever-resilient Moira Dingle, that has truly set the stage for a firestorm of drama. Imagine this: Moira, a woman who has weathered more storms than a lighthouse keeper, is teetering on the brink of financial ruin. The recent slurry leak at Butler's farm has left her staring down the barrel of a hefty fine, her livelihood hanging by a thread. And who should appear, cloaked in a veil of sentimental sincerity? None other than Robert Sugden. He spun a tale of wanting to reclaim a piece of his family's heritage, of honoring the Sugden name by purchasing Annie's field. He played on her kindness, her history with his family, and her current desperation. He offered a pittance, and a vulnerable Moira, believing she was helping a man trying to find his way back, accepted. The gut punch came in the episode's closing moments, a scene dripping with delicious villainy. There was Robert not reflecting on his supposed sentimental purchase, but clinking champagne glasses with the queen of schemes herself, Kim Tate. The truth, as it so often does in Emmerdale, came spilling out with the bubbly. Annie's field was nothing more than a stepping stone, a quick and dirty acquisition to be flipped to Kim for a tidy profit. The land that held memories for the Sugdens was now just another pawn in a much larger, more dangerous game. This single act of betrayal has sent shockwaves through the Dales, and the aftershocks are only just beginning to be felt. It's a move that redefines his comeback, shifting the narrative from a simple quest for justice to a complex web of ambition, deceit, and unexpected alliances. Let's not forget the delicious irony of Robert and Kim, two of the most formidable and morally ambiguous characters in the show's history, joining forces. They have orbited each other for years, their paths crossing in fleeting moments, but now they are united in their cunning. Kim, a woman notoriously difficult to impress, toasted to Robert's sleight of hand. His promise that he was only just getting warmed up sends a shiver of anticipation down the spine. This partnership has the potential to be a truly unstoppable force, a whirlwind of manipulation that could bring the village to its knees. Of course, Robert's actions have not gone unnoticed. His long-standing rivalry with Ross Barton, a man fiercely loyal to Moira, is set to reignite. Spoilers have already teased a confrontation, a tense standoff where Robert, with his newfound leverage, threatens to torpedo the land deal to keep Ross quiet. It's a dangerous game of chicken, and with Moira's financial future hanging in the balance, the stakes couldn't be higher. How will Moira, the woman who offered him a lifeline, a job to get back on his feet, react when she discovers the depth of his betrayal? The fallout is guaranteed to be explosive. His sister Victoria has been a steadfast supporter since his return, a beacon of loyalty in the face of John's animosity. When Robert tells her of his purchase of Annie's field, her heart will surely swell with pride, believing in the sentiment he so masterfully faked. But this lie is a ticking time bomb, one that could shatter the fragile trust between the siblings and force Victoria to confront the darker side of the brother she has so staunchly defended. Beyond the immediate emotional carnage, Robert's machinations play into a larger power struggle brewing in the village. Kim Tate's insatiable desire to expand her empire is no secret, and this new acquisition, however small, is a victory in her ongoing war with the equally ambitious Caleb Milligan. With the arrival of the enigmatic Celia, another potential rival for Kim, The fight for dominance in the Dales is heating up, and Robert has just thrown a gallon of gasoline on the fire. This is the Robert Sugden we know, and let's be honest, the one we've missed. He's not a one-dimensional villain, but a complex tapestry of charm, vulnerability, and ruthless ambition. His return is a masterstroke, a jolt of pure, unadulterated drama that has re-energized the show. We are not just watching a character's comeback, we are witnessing the return of a force of nature, a catalyst for chaos who will leave no stone unturned and no heart unbroken in his wake. The prodigal son is home, and Emmerdale will never be the same again.